to talk about the cloud first.
Yeah.
Big progress.
I mean, well, it's amazing growth. I mean, this is one of the biggest businesses out there in the cloud. Indeed, only Amazon Web Services is bigger and sort of pure cloud business.
How much bigger is Amazon?
We don't really know, but probably about 4 or 5 times bigger, probably about 5 times bigger. Nonetheless, it's a very big business. Azure's a very big business and growing, as you mentioned, 97% year-over-year growth rate is really terrific for them, and it just shows you that they've used the strengths that they had, particularly Microsoft Office, to move corporate customers from just Office to Office and in this case, Office and the cloud. And that cloud business, when a lot of their dedicated Office customers who are already storing stuff using Office 365 and other things, you're already using Azure and have some comfort with that, they're willing to go to Microsoft for their cloud needs. And so they're really benefiting from that industry trend and their existing connections with customers.
I'm curious how much Microsoft is actually a threat to Amazon in this business, because obviously Microsoft's cloud business is growing, but so is the cloud business overall.
Absolutely a threat. Yeah, you know, I think when you look at who the big offerings are going to be for this in this industry, it's going to be Amazon, Microsoft, Rackspace, Google, IBM, and Oracle. And those are the big companies out there. And what's amazing is that the prices keep coming down. Amazon's been very aggressive about cutting prices. And that's probably the biggest worry Microsoft has going forward, is that they want bigger margins than Amazon's going to want going forward. So can Amazon continue to cut price and have the big offerings? Because the other thing that Amazon's doing is adding more and more services and more types of software offerings and more types of compute solutions to really make this a very competitive business and stay in the lead.
That said, Microsoft is also spending a lot to expand this business, spending a lot of money on data centers. How much is it costing them? Well,
the collapse in margins is the place you sort of see it the most, is that traditionally Microsoft had a very high gross margin business, it's software, and didn't take a lot of reinvention, so the R&D costs were de minimis compared to what the revenues were like, indeed the recurring revenues were like. And now with Microsoft, they're having to spend a lot more money in R&D to try to keep up with Microsoft and with Amazon and Google and others.
Now,